what I really do. Gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen here, familia. How do I start this? This is kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I'm a little sad because I was so excited to play this deck. Now, don't get me wrong. This deck is actually extremely fun. It's one of my favorite decks of all times. I remember when this thing came out. I think it was DPE came out with Sorso, and those were the days where only 2 disruptions on the field were crazy. Having Baron the floor back then, and having this thing on the field, and having this trap, well, everybody was scooping to that. Those were the days of Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Now you have 1,000 freaking negates on the field. Either way, again, it's one of my favorite decks, but it has a major weakness. I was so excited to play it, and now that I have played it, I'm extremely sad because it doesn't have a 1-card combo. Now, you could come over here and be like, oh my god, what's up with people in 1-card combos? It's 2025. Every deck in this game, or almost every deck in this game has a 1-card combo. You need a 1-card combo because you're playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel. That's one. And two, for going second, you can't afford to have a 2-card combo going second. You just can't afford to do that. Not to mention the fact that any deck that has to discard or have another card in the hand to show, it's not that great because the shuffler sucks, and 2, you cannot afford to be getting rid of cards from your hand. Not only that, but it's specific cards that you need to get rid of from your hand. So those are the weaknesses that I've encountered with the deck. Don't get me wrong, it's extremely fun. If you want to play it, have the new support, do it. I enjoyed it, but I got clapped up a few times. So we're going to start with one Adara. Now, I did play the most minimal 10-year package, and no, that's not why the deck wasn't doing good. I actually was playing all of these things at 2, this thing at 3. It's not that great, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. So we play 1 Adara, we play 2 copies of the Maxi, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 1 Shatana, which actually is really good for the deck right now, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. We're going to play 3 more Yi, we're going to play 2 copies of the Taya, 2 copies of Ecclesia. Now, yes, you should play Ecclesia at 3, but I was opening up with Ecclesia more than I was opening up with anything else. So in order to make the deck more consistent, I brought her down to 2, I did a little changes, and this is the best, most consistent deck that I've gotten. So I play her at 2. She's mainly good for going second. Going first, she can be good, but I'd rather open up with more Yi and another card in the hand or something like that, because normal summoning this and getting Ash just feels horrible. It feels bad. Also, it's not a worm, so it does, having it in the hand doesn't really do much for you a lot of the time. Again, it's really good for going second, but nothing else, so I had to bring it down to 2 because it has to make sense, right? So we're going to play 3 copies of the Saruha. Now, Saruha by itself, garbage. But when you have it with your other Wyrmore, so for example, if you don't have any cards on the field, right, and you have Shatana and you have this thing in the hand, you could special summon Shatana and then special summon this thing because you have Shatana on the field. You could make your Grandmaster, and then because you use it to make the Grandmaster, you could special summon any one of these things on the field, which a lot of the time will be this, which will protect you from being targeted, which is insane. So yeah, not the greatest by herself, but really good support, really good extender whenever you need it. 3 copies of the Lancia. We all know why we're getting clapped up by my list. You need to play this. I'm sorry. This is mandatory right now. It's either you have this in your deck or you get clapped up by my list. Just to let you know if you don't know by now. Then we're going to play 3 copies of the Strategist. Love the Strategist. A lot of the time you can make a really quick Baron the floor with this thing. The only problem is that you need another Worm Monster or Sorcerer card in the hand to discard. This deck doesn't draw cards. You can't be affording to discard cards from your hand. Because a lot of the time, let's say you draw more Yi, and let's say you have the Strategist. Those are the only 2 Sorcerer/Whim cards that you have. You normal summon more Yi gets hit by Infinite Impermanence or any freaking hand trap for all that matters. Now you have a Strategist in the hand that can't be special summoned. So you would have made a choice to make up a run the floor and just have that, or normal summon this and take your chances of being clapped up by a hand trap. You see how bad that is? Which of course you have extenders, but you might not have that. So it's very situational. We're going to play 1 Vashura. You could play 2 of these, especially it feels really bad because it happened to me where I opened up with all 3 of these cards in the hand. And I wish I would have had a second one in the deck so I could special summon to make the level 8 with the other copy, but that wasn't the case, so sad times. I'm only playing Ashuna at 2. I know what you're thinking, bro. That's wrong, that's bad. You play however you want, Timmy, because I'm going to tell you right now, I was opening up with that thing, and guess what? Lancia Lancia, which everybody and their grandmother, mother, the whole generation of family line is playing, claps up the whole Tenyi package. You cannot banish. You cannot banish, and you cannot banish. Congratulations, you played yourself. So for that reason, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play this at 2. It is what it is. Second reason, it messes with your Nibiru. Well, Nibiru messes with that. And a lot of the time, if you're going second, you want to activate Nibiru, right? If you have Nibiru on the field, guess what? You can't activate any of these effects to special summon themselves because you control a monster. Unless you get a token, and then you could have this in the graveyard and then with the token, but you have to control that token yourself. So not that great. So I'm like, you know what? It's not working out. I brought it down to 2. The deck started doing better. It's just, you play it at 3 if you want to. We play 1 nib because if you're going to play Maxi, you might as well play 1 nib. It's just how it is. 1 copy of Protoss, which is the only reason why this deck is as relevant as it is, which is not that relevant. I love the deck, bro, but we have to speak the truth. This thing claps up my list. There was a board that I made was Dookie, but I managed to get this out. My list got clapped up. You're gonna see it in the replays. I really like the Vessel Cycle because you get to send this to the graveyard. If you could get this out on the field and you have this in the hand, you get to do really cool plays. But yeah, it's an extender. We're gonna play 2 Triple Protected Talent because I'm trying to fix the problem that the deck has of having to discard cards or show a specific card in the hand by being able to draw if my cards get hand trapped, which hopefully is not an infinite impermanence because then you can't do anything. But not a lot of people are playing infinite impermanence, so you should be playing Triple Protected Talent. So for that reason, we play 2 copies of it because I was playing the deck at 40 without these 2 cards in it, but I had to slap them in there. 3 copies of the Emergence because it's such a Protoss if you have a Synchro Monster, so you definitely have to play that at 3. 1 copy of the Tenji Affinity. Now, let me see something real quick. I was playing this, and you're going to see one of the replays. It came in clutch. But again, because I need more extenders, I need more cards that allow me to play. This is not necessarily a win more card. It's actually really good because sometimes you end up with no cards in your hand, or drawing into a hand trap with this could be amazing. If you have this or a token on the field and they special summon, you get to draw 2 cards, which is pretty insane. But I had to take it out for consistency reasons. I really like the thing, but I can't be drawn into that and then not having place. You know what I mean? 2 copies of the Call by the Grave, 1 copy of the Crossout Designator, 1 Heavenly Dragon Circle, which could allow you to dodge an infinite impermanence, but it depends on how the heck you do it. Also, it's really good for follow-up, so I really like that thing. It's really good for bluffing as well, because it's a quick effect. You put it in the back, your opponent might think it's a hand trap. They might want to get rid of it, make weird plays to get rid of that, and then you're just like, yeah, never cared. 2 infinite impermanences, even though nobody's playing it and things are getting dodged. This deck needs some type of back row. This deck is just monsters on the field. Any deck that doesn't have disruption in the graveyard or in the back is gonna struggle. It's really easy to just get rid of body. It's Raigeki would body this deck, unless you have Dragite on the field. Raigeki, imagine that, a Raigeki body in your deck in 2025. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? 1 copy of the Blackout because we need to pop cards. A lot of the time, you're never going to search this because your hand might not be that great. You have to open up with a crack hand to be able to search this and make your board. For the extra there, we're going to play 1 Yansing. We're going to play 2 copies of the Baxia. We're going to play 1 Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, 1 an Emancipated Ryzen. 2 copies of the Grandmaster, 1 copy of the new 10-year Spirit. This is a walking crime, bro. What do I mean? The fact that this card does not have a freaking animation. This is one of the cleanest, craziest looking cards in this game. Konami, you're weird. Because you give stupid cards animations, but this did not get a freaking animation. Get out of my face, Konami. 1 copy of the Baron de la Flor, 1 copy of the Sorcerer Supreme Severon Tenyin, the boy. That thing is it's just clean. I love the artwork in this deck. Facts. 1 copy of the Sorcerer Sinister. We can't come in clutch. It might not seem good against my list, but it's good against my list if you slap them in the face, and then you could let them. You could get their life points to at least 1,000, 1,500. Even 2,000 sometimes, depending. They might kill themselves trying to activate stuff. So that's what I'm telling you. It depends. It can be good. It could also be a little sucky. But whatever. 2 copies of the Monko Tenyi. Some people like to play 3. I think 2 is fine. I never needed 3. But it is what it is. 1 copy of the Shaman of the Tenyi. And then 1 copy of the Tenyi Spirit Shahasrara. Shahasarara. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. Let me show you something real quick. Now, I think I'm 9-10 with the deck. See, I won 3 games, lost 1, 2. Now again, a lot of these are against my list. So you know, I lost. Even the last one, which I'm gonna show you, is gonna show you the problem that this deck has. But against my list, bro, you're either gonna scoop turn 1. Hope you guys see it's all my list. And now they added the stupid engine to play it through hand traps. You see this? That's all I've been playing against. That's all you're probably playing against. I'm done showing you. So yeah, as a matter of fact, we're gonna start with this replay right here. I'm gonna show you that last one where I lost because it was crazy. It was crazy, but we're gonna start it up with this one because I think it's a kind of really decent replay. I could have made Protoss if I'm not mistaken here, but I decided not to. But let's see how we do this. Yeah, Shatana plus Sarura. Look at this. Activate Shatana, special summon it. Maxi would have clapped us by now. Special summon. Hold on. Wait a minute. Show me that. Show me that. So here we're gonna special summon the strategies, get the token. Now the reason why I did this is because exactly right now, right here, this is where Nib would have been a problem. This is my 5th summon. So I decided, you know what? Let me start with this. Special summon that thing and be covered from Nib. Because Nib also would clap you. Because you can't negate Nib without Baron de la Flor. Any deck that's getting completely clapped up by Nib right now doesn't feel good to play. So yeah, we're gonna activate the Long Young here, burn for the 1200, use both of these monsters to make a chant cheeks out the Grandmaster. Now, somebody let me know what the problem with this is, but this second effect of special summoning a Link monster only works when I make the Grandmaster. If I make the new one, this one, it doesn't work. If I make a Dragite, it doesn't work. If I make a Draco Berserker, I mean, Dragite shouldn't work because it's not a worm. But this thing says, if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a worm synchro monster, which they're all worm, it should special summon, but it only works when I use it to make this. So I don't know why that happens. But either way, we're gonna chain block that with Saruya to special summon the Link for pay 4,000 life points, because you gotta pay life points equal to its Link level times 1,000. So here we're gonna search for the Mo Yi. Normal summon the Mo Yi, activate the Mo Yis. Now here I could have searched for Protoss, by the way. Well, not search for Protoss, but I could have searched for the Emergence, and I could have Protoss right here, right now, just to let you know. But I was like, let me show you a little less flow-getting line to show you how good the deck can be without the Protoss. So we're gonna use both of these monsters here, and we're gonna make a Dragite. There we go. Special summon that thing, activate Mo Yi. We're gonna join to triple tactic talent late. I mean, they never activated anything. So we have a monster negate, we have a spell and trap negate, we have an Omni negate. This doesn't do anything, but it protects us from being targeted. Back in the day, at least 3 metas ago, this would have been decent. Not no more. Not no more. Yeah, now, Sanguine Wakes, they're going to activate that thing. I'm going to let it rock. Let them pay the taxes. Get another Sanguine Wake, because a lot of the time, they're just going to have everything. Golem, set Golem in the back, activate, pay the taxes. Of course, I'm going to negate that. Now, sometimes, high key, I really thought about using Baron de Flor. Having a spell and trap negate comes in clutch sometimes, to the point where, like, I rather activate an Omni negate sometimes. But I'm not, because an Omni negate is also a spell and trap negate. So, right, you know what I'm saying? Pop that thing, get it out of here. They're going to activate the Gold Sarcophagus. They're going to banish a Hair. Hair is going to activate, bring itself back to the hand. I was like, why are you doing this? That's weird. Why would you do that? But then I realized they have a normal summon. Yeah, they probably have something. I didn't take it maxi. Bro just drew this hand. Normal summon a rabbit. I'm going to negate the rabbit, because if I let him get a trap, it's going to be a problem. More follow, more extension. Nah, we're not going to do that. Negate that thing. We're going to activate the Source of Blackout to get a token, because we love those. Of course. Bro opened up with a whole Sanguine package, triple taxes talent, a rabbit, and a hare. You know how crazy, and freaking, I'm gonna shut up, bro. Baron de Flor, because I can't let him take over my Baron de Flor to pop something, right? Now this whole time, because I don't have any more disruptions, bro just ate all of them. I mean, there were only 3. I could have activated this and get a token that has distance attack or anything else's attack. I was trying to wait, but I waited too long. So here they're going to go into Link Decoder, because speed this up, probably activate the hair, banish the rabbit. Rabbit special summon back onto the field. Use all 3 of these, go into the red ransom. I owe bro some money apparently. Activate that thing's effect, get the link decoder, Da Vinci back onto the field. Because he's trying to decipher this board. He already did. They're going to get themselves the Malise Underground. They're going to use all 3 of these monsters, link off into a white binder. We're back at school. Write it down. Activate that thing's effect, banish 2 cards. Of course, he's going to banish the ransom, but I still owe him. Special summon the taxes. I clap my microphone. Get the cat. Special summon the cat. Activate the binder. Set the GWC. Chassis going to activate because, of course, this deck needs to draw cards. This deck's busted. So he's going to draw 2, go into access code talker. Bro's going to activate the access code, gain the light points, banish the red ransom, which I'm like, why? You already banished it. Now bro's going to activate the GWC, banish the binder, special summon the ransom. Never mind, bro was just cooking. Activate, special summon the white binder. Now, mind you, I just want you to know, because some people just get so lost in the sauce of playing their meta decks. This is lethal damage, fam. I'm pretty sure that right there, slapping me right here, is lethal damage. But you know what? Bro was running out of time. Bro was running out of time because that's one of the things with this deck. It requires you to actually know what you're doing. And yeah, he goes into Firewall Dragon. I'm assuming bro was just like, you know what? Since I'm not ending the game, because he did that really quick. The minute he made the access code talker and pop, I'm guessing he wasn't going to have time to battle over that. But that was lethal damage. I should have lost this duel. But I digress. Let's continue. All right, familia. Here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day. And this, you see why I had to take it out. I kept opening up with it, and it's like I would have rather opening up almost anything else besides this. And again, this hand is trash. I should have never done anything with this hand. But I don't know what impaled me to try and do something with it. So I just normal summon Ecclesia. They hit me with the Lancia. I activate Ecclesia. I get more Yi onto the field. And you see what I mean? You see the struggle that I'm talking about? There is no 1-card combo. There is no 1-card combo. And the shuffler does not help you. So I summon more Yi for no reason because there's nothing for me to show. If I special summon even Taya here. Even the Taya. Oh, I can't check my deck. I believe that's the Taya, right? The other one. Anything. I can't even get a strategist out here because nothing. I shouldn't even have done this. But the duel started being funny as they normal summon a white rabbit. They're going to set an MTP in the back, right? They're going to link off, set another card in the back before they link off because, of course, they're going to go into the link decoder, Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? March hair. We're going to activate the Lancia solos. Unless they have a Kobai, which they don't. A lot of people had Kobais against me today. So that's going to stop that. They're going to go end phase. They can't do anything else. I'm pretty sure these are traps that they can't activate. We join to an emergence. Now here, I had to sauce it up. Because I could have just activated more Yi, get myself a token because I have this to show, and made plays. But now I can search a Taya because I normal summon Ash. Never mind, I'm yapping. I had a plan. We're going to go into the Yang scene. I had a plan. It makes sense. Trust me. Moji is going to draw us a card. I activate the Yang scene. I'm going to pop a back row. I didn't remember which one was what, but I went for the MTP. I honestly didn't know that was the MTP. They're going to get themselves a cat to the hand. We're still going to get popped, and this thing's going to activate its effect when a special summon Taya. Activate Taya. Banish more Yi. I should not have banished more Yi because sometimes, I'm telling you, bro, I have the attention of a freaking squirrel. I specifically wanted to make a play of special summoning a card from the graveyard, and it had to be more Yi, and I messed that up. So here we're going to use both Vashuda. We're going to banish Vashuda to try and get rid of this thing in the back. It's a GWC. Because I was going to try and go for lethal damage here. Now, I forgot what prevented me from doing so. It might have been them special summoning this and me not knowing. No, this was what prevented me. Because they special summoned the rabbit. They're going to get the TV. The TV11. We're going to use both of these going to a Baxia. Yeah, activate the Baxia. We're going to bounce 2 cards. Activate Taya. And they're going to activate the TV. Getting rid of the rabbit, which was it banished already? No, it wasn't. So it comes back onto the field. So yeah. Sorry. I had lethal damage, but bro managed to special summon 2 bodies onto the field. So here we're going to activate Ash to negate the TV, but that's not going to stop them from being able to special summon the rabbit back onto the field. Now here, I'm sorry that I'm pausing it, but I like to explain what's happening. Bro is nerfed. Because as long as these are in the hand, in the graveyard, bro is nerfed. So I'm actually really happy, in a happy place right now. As Taya is going to banish, we'll send to the graveyard Ashuna. Of course, the rabbit is going to come back onto the field. Activate the box. I'm going to pop the box and special summon Ecclesia. Now, this is where I would have special summoned the Moyi. Because if I special summon Moyi, Moyi hasn't activated its effect to show the card and special summon a token. So I just special summon Ecclesia. Of course, bro had a Niv in the back pocket. This is what... Actually, this is what really prevented me from getting lethal damage. So I activated Ecclesia, which I shouldn't have. I was being a goofball too. Alright, I was being a goofball. I'm sorry. I special summon a strategist. Get both of these out of here. We'll get everything out of here. Rock Dwayne De La Johnson. They're going to get the token that's going to allow me to activate Bashura. Get on the Hara to the hand. I'm going to go to the field. We're going to set the field spell. Link off into a Tenyi. And then we're going to activate Adara. Bring this thing back. And now since I normal summoned and I don't have... Well, since I don't have any more normal summons... My only play, well, if I wouldn't, no. Yeah, my only play is a strategist. Activate emergence, get myself the strategist. Now, you're probably asking, why wouldn't you get Protos? Because I don't have a synchro monster on the field. So I can't search for Protos. So this is my best play. We're going to activate the strategist, send the Ashura back into the graveyard, get myself both of these. And I can't not make Baron de la Flor because I'm locking to Worms. So I had to go for the Sorcerer Severin Chingying. Activate Burning for the 12. We're going to slap this thing in the face for the 6. Slap it for the 1000. Main phase 2, end phase. Now, this is not the greatest of boards. Not against this deck. But I do have secret effects that are going to come in clutch. Right? So, bro's going to draw a card here. You're going to activate the Infinite Impermanence. Because why not? The only thing that I have against bro, and I got to lose it. Because why not? Just why not? Why not? They're going to activate the hair here, banish the rabbit, activate the rabbit, special summon it. And this is why this thing is clutch. I got to draw 2 cards if they summon in this thing or this thing is on the field. It's great, but I have to take it out. But it's great. And here I activated this to chain block it from an Ash. If you're wondering why I did that. I'm just chain blocking from an Ash because, you know. We're negated. It doesn't matter. We're going to be negated for the rest of the turn. And look at what I draw into, bro. Greatness. Throw out the Maxi immediately. Immediately. They're going to activate the underground here. They're going to banish their Dormouse. Open the door to this L. As they're going to special summon that thing's effect. Banish another... Oh, a cat. Pay the tax and special summon the cat. Cat going to send a card to the... Banish a card. Draw 2. Normal summon another freaking Dormouse. Open the door to this rock. Get rid of the whole field. And I get to keep both of these. I get to keep both of these because they're not effect monsters. That is hilarious. So we wipe out the whole board. I'm pretty sure he did all that summoning, trying to make the biggest link monster of all times and slap into this thing. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, that's not what happened. Rack, we're going to draw into the blackout here. We're going to activate Ashuna, banish Ashuna. That's going to allow us to special summon a level 4. Activate Shiraya, and that is a level 8 synchro monster. Out the wazoo, he doesn't have anything. It's GG's. I played horribly. Not necessarily horribly. I actually did some really cool, smart plays with the Baxia and the everything. That was really tough. But I did make certain mistakes that probably maybe not win the... Nah, that nib would have cooked me regardless. Let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay numero 3, I believe it is. Number 3. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's analyze the hand. Awkward but doable, right? I could activate this, special summon it, link off. Activate this thing, special summon Shatana, special summon this, make it level 8. That's what I'm looking at. Is that what I did? Ashuna? Never mind, Maxi. Well, we have Ash. We have Ash. So that's not... Yeah, let's Ash that. Alright, we're in the clear. You know, I just played these games a few hours ago, but I don't remember anything. So yeah, we special summon this. Link off, like I said. Yes, go into the monk, right? Start your meditation, bro. Get on that. We're gonna act. No, I'm cooking. Okay. Ashuna. Active. Oh, level 7. Yes, never mind. I'm cooking. Use both of these. Going to the level 8. Yes, indeed, yes. Going to the Xing Yao. Of course, Grandmaster. Activate that. Get myself the Moyi because we haven't normal summon yet. Jordan Lockbird. We do not care. Not at this point in time. Moyi, show them the shit. Actually, we do because now I can't add Protos. I can't add a strategist. So we don't care, but we do. So here we activate Adara, right? Banish it so I could get that Ashuna back to the hand. We're gonna active special summon Saruya, and look at this, right? I use both of these monsters. Unfortunately, I can't draw, but I'm gonna make a Draco Berserker. Hold on. Give me a second, fam. As far as my eyes tell me, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a freaking worm, bro. It says it right here. Can I make you bigger? I can't slide down. It says worm. I looked at it with goggles, so it's true. So how the heck do I read your cards, Konami, and they don't work? If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a worm synchro monster, are you a synchro monster? I'm pretty sure you are, right? It says it right there. What the heck? For a worm synchro, you can special summon 110 League monster from your extra deck. Why can I not activate that? It only works when I make this thing. So whatever, Konami. I read your cards and they don't do the things that they say. It happens all the time. Throw out a Maxi. Apparently it went through. We're going to normal summon the Dormouse, activate Dormouse. I'm going to Grandmaster the heck out of that thing. Stop that right there. Because you got to stop the normal summons. But of course, this deck has follow up out of the wazoo. Activate the Underground. They're going to banish the hair, activate the hair, bring it back to the hand. That means they have another... Well, they could link this off and banish it, so never mind. Link off into Link Decoder. Yes, claro que sí, muy bien. Activate... Oh, this is the funny part. You see how he's activating hair? Bro did not read. Or maybe he just didn't know or pay attention to this. Nobody really uses this unless you're playing Sorcerer. So he activates this. And this effect has already been activated. So you know what you do when those effects have already been activated? You activate and banish them. Activate the Draco. Banish that thing, get it out. And guess what? It cannot come back. Of course, that still gets to go through because it wasn't negated. So the Dormouse is going to come back onto the field. Use both of these monsters and special summon into a Splash Mage. Now, the reason why I did that is also because this deck requires specifically 3 bodies on the field to start doing their combo. So if you could stop this deck, Malice, from getting 3 bodies on the field, you're gonna clap them up. You may be able to win. Now, how could you do that with Lancia? Any other way, you might not be able to do so. So they go into the Splash Mage, start splashing a little bit. I join to the Lancia. They're gonna activate Splash Mage, bring this thing back. I join to Ash, Yeah, that's nothing. He could go into Ransom. Ransom can't banish anything. He could slap over something here, but not the whole board. I got follow-up. It's going to get done. It's GG's. Congratulations. You played yourself. Let's go. All right, gang. Here we are for replay number 4, number 4 of the day. Now, look at this. Look, somebody go look at this. This hand is not bad, but it's not great. Either way, we're going to start with the strategies. I'm going to send the strategies to the graveyard, get myself the token, and now we're protected from hand traps. That is the one great thing about Sorcerer, is how quick you can make up a run to the floor sometimes. But look at this. I lost 2 cards out of my hand to do so. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Some decks can make this thing with 1 card. Either way, we're going to burn him for the 12. We're going to activate the emergency here. Of course, they have an Ash Blossom. Luckily for me, I have that cross out. I'm not going to activate the Baron the Floor because I need that, right? So we're going to cross that thing out, send the Ash and negate the Ash, get myself the Moyi to the hand, normal summon the Moyi to show them the emergence. We're going to get our token here, going to a level 8, which is going to be the Qing Yao. Now, if you're wondering why I wouldn't go into the new level 8 here, now you're going to see it in replays. You haven't seen it yet. But it's because there's no point. To search that field spell to banish a card that will need a normal monster in the field, this is honestly the best play with what I had. So we're going to go Grandmaster here, draw a card with the Moyi. And here I'm going to search, we can't search Protoss, we ironically drew into the field spell. I decided to banish the black card. What am I chefing up? Activate the field spell, get myself the cycle, activate the cycle, send the Ashuna, search the Sharuha. Oh my god, look at me, go. Yes, activate Sharuha, special summon. I'm an idiot because now that's 2 freaking... Activate... No, never mind, I'm cooking. Get myself the Shatana, use both of these monsters, and now we're going to go into the level 8. Which doesn't really do much of anything here. Activate... Oh, I was playing this in this replay. Yes, grab this, set this thing down. And we're gonna end phase. So if they special summon while this is on the field, I cooked a little bit. We have the Omni negate, we have the monster negate, we have the potential draw 2, and this thing is basically untargetable. It's protected by the fact that we have a token. So your opponent's gonna draw a card. Oh, look at this, my list. White Rabbit, activate Grandmaster, banish the emergence. And I decided to activate the emergence for shits and giggles. It doesn't do anything. Really doesn't. They're gonna activate the sarcophagus here. They're gonna banish the cat, activate the cat. Cat gonna special summon itself onto the field. We're gonna draw 2 cards off of that, which ironically is Moyi and Ecclesia. So here they're gonna activate the cat. I have to Baron the floor that, bro. It's impossible. I'm not gonna let bro. First of all, that's too much. You're banishing, which is gonna give you a body most likely, which leads into another effect, and you draw 2 cards. No quiero. I don't want that. Nah, you could have that, bro. Keep it to yourself. Negate and pop. Now you lost a body. But if that thing is banished, I believe it gets special summon, or did they get it from? Never mind. But of course, circular. Now this is insane. Circular. They're gonna send a Sigma. Activate the Sigma. Special summon it back. Now they have 3 bodies. Link off into Link Decoder. I'm telling you, all this deck needs is 3 bodies on the field. And specifically with 1 Malice monster. Use all 3 of these, go into the ransom. I'm gonna keep messing up my mic. They're gonna activate the Ramson's effect, activate the Link Decoder, special summon the Link Decoder back onto the field. Ransom is gonna get in the field spell. They're gonna use both of these to go into access code. Access code is gonna get the attack boost. Then they're gonna banish the Ransom to pop my Baron de la Flor to activate Ransom and special summon it. Baron de Flor in this deck is pure insanity, bro. Imagine you're in a can I say that? Imagine you're in the Old West, right? You two, you're having a little shootout, and all the bullets just come back into your gun. That's what that interaction is. You're shooting and the bullet is reloading itself. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So here they're gonna activate the hair, get the hair back to the hand. Activate the hair's effect, banish the rabbit. Rabbit hasn't even been activated. Golly, special summon the rabbit. Use both of these, start splashing into the splash mage. Now this guy was kind of bad. Yeah, because they're gonna special summon the rabbit. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they're gonna use both of these, go into the white binder, take us to school then, activate that thing's effect, get themselves the GWC in the back. You see how long it's taking, bro, to do all of this? He could have had lethal damage ages ago. Now he special summon Ransom, special summon the binder. You know what we're looking at, right? Why would you not, both of these, why would you not summon them next to this thing? So this attack would have become 0. Which means you slapping this is already 5,300 damage. This is 1,000 life points, which I think you would have had almost lethal damage just by putting things with this thing points to. But no, bro doesn't know that, because this deck, you don't need to know things, you just play how you play. He's gonna banish 3 cards here, use all 3 of these to go into a Firewall Dragon. Why? I have no idea. That's definitely not the play, but it's beefy. And they're gonna send the Disave Worm, activate, send the Splash Mage, pop another card on the field. I mean, I get it. Bro cannot pop this right now, by the way, if you're wondering. He cannot pop this because it's in the field. So why wouldn't you just pop this and then pop that? You know what I'm saying? Also, this is not lethal damage. Like, what are we really doing? He wanted to play the game. Activate Underground, which I didn't know bro still had. Activate the Mirror, banish the Caddy, get himself a hair to the hand, set tobacco, and end his turn. Alright. Okay. Now, mind you, I just want you to know, both of these cards without this wouldn't be here. So I would have lost this duel 100%. But we have cards. We're going to activate Ashuna because we control known special, of course, Dominus Impulse. Of course. Bro drew what, 3-4 cards? Of course they have that. Why not? Yeah. Activate the hair here. He's going to banish the binder. Your special summoning while I have a non-effect monster on the field. Give me 2 cards, bro. Give me that. Pay it up. Give me 2 as he's gonna draw 1. Yep, we joined to Nib. Activate the white binder. Bro's gonna banish 3 cards. You wanna know what the crazy part about this is, bro? He's not, I promise you, bro is not playing around Nib. He's not doing this on purpose because unfortunately, I was hoping he would have special summon more. Pop, 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 activate. This one comes back to the hand. We can speed this up. Come back to the hand. Special summon the rabbit. Special summon the Ransom. Ransom gets to banish a card. They banish whatever it was, which was a Dormouse, which they can't special summon. That's how I know that he wasn't trying to play around Nib. Bro is just activating everything because he can. Because his deck allows you to just do this without knowing what the heck you're doing. So he's going to activate the Rabbit, set a trap in the back. I'm going to call by the grave the Disable Worm. I'm trying to get him to activate that thing. Guess what? Bro throws out a Lancia. Now I can't call by the grave. By the way, if you max see somebody, or if somebody max sees, well, if you max see somebody and they activate Call by the Grave, activate Lancia. They can't Call by the Grave the maxi. Little tip. By the way, bro special summoned 4 times. It could have been 5, but bro's a goofball and didn't realize that he didn't have space to summon this. So yeah, sad times in the kingdom. Then he calls by the grave my Xin Yao before the Lancia goes through. So I don't call by the grave anything. And then bro's gonna get a Malice Underground to the hand. Then he's gonna set a MTP, which, yeah, this is activatable. Let me see something. No, yeah, he still has my list. I was gonna say, did you run out of my list cards? Cause bro, I normal summon this, activate this thing's effect. Now mind you, give me a second. They're gonna activate Dark Fluid. To do what? Oh, Pack Bait. Yeah, they're gonna send a Pack Bait. I special summon Moyi, activate Moyi, and I show them Emergence. He's gonna leave. Now I think bro was about to lose to time, and he decided to scoop instead. Or he thought that I could activate Emergence, get my freaking get the Protoss, and I can wipe out this whole board. But Lancia doesn't allow me to do that, even though I still haven't even normal summoned. So yeah, he's gonna activate Pack Bait, and then he targeted the. Let me see something. Oh no, if everyone's in the field, I won't affect it by. Never mind, he targeted the token and he can't get rid of the token. Bro cannot get rid of the token. And then, yeah, bro's cool. I didn't even realize. I was like, hold on. Let me read this real quick. Bro can... Yo, tokens are the most overpowered things in there. I might have to add that thing back into the deck. That's stupid. That's hilarious. Yeah, so with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia, here we are with, I think it's replay numero 4. So we're going second. Of course, we got to slide that going second replay of me having Lancia in there. Facts, because they're going to activate Underground. There it is. Poseidon's weapon. Poseidon's weapon, of course. Throw that thing out. They're going to normal summon a Rabbit. Rabbit going to set the TB11. Can activate that. Link off into a Linguribo. Yeah, congratulations. Yep, that's pretty much it, bro. That's how you do it. Here they're gonna throw the Maxi, and I sometimes you take the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna normal summon Ecclesia, activate Ecclesia because he's the only card that I have which gets clapped up by Maxi. Activate Moyi, show them Shatana. Use both of these. We're gonna get hit with Lancia. Lancia does kind of do something to this deck. So either way, we're gonna use both of these, and I'm gonna go into the Mula. Your money, cash money, Mula. You know what I'm saying? Activate Moyi, go into an Ash, normal summon Shatana, normal summon Shatana, link off Shatana into the Monk of Tenyi. Now I'm gonna activate the Vessel. With the Vessel, I'm gonna send Ashura, get myself this Aruya to the hand, special summon Sharuha, and yeah, that's lethal damage. What, bro? That's 5,600. No. That's lethal damage without an animation because Konami sucks. So slap over this thing. Try to slap him for the 1,000. TB, no, I have an Ash. I have an Ash, good sir. Stop that. Claro que sí. Slap him for the 1,000. Slap him for 300. Hey, do it again. You want to see me do it again? Lethal damage. It can be kind of easy to get lethal only if they have little monsters on the field. If not, I would have to done a little bit of more summoning here, and that would have increased the potential of them joining to Niv, and I would have been sad. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for replay number 6. It's like 8 or 9 of them, but yeah, 6 hand looking very not that great. Vashuda special summon it, link it off into the monk. Start your meditation. Activate the Ecclesia, get it out of here. We're gonna get hit with Ash. Luckily, we have a cover. You see how frail this is? And Ash? That's why I bumped her down to 2, bro. Couldn't have it at 3. I'm pretty sure right now I have her at 3. Yeah, get that thing out of there, boy. I need this place to go through. We're gonna go Moyi 100%, yo. Show them the blackout. Show them that. Locally, we had that, right? Use both of these. Going to the Xing Yao Grandmaster, which also should have an animation. All of these should. Moyi. Sorcerer is one of the cleanest artwork in this game. Don't at me. We joined to Lancia, which is great. And we're gonna search for the strategist. We could have Protos. We could have Protos here. We could have. I have replays where we did. So we're gonna send a blackout. Use both of these. Make Baron de la Flor. Activate strategist. Burn for the 12 and because you know what the thing is, I could have Protos, but then all I have is Protos and Xing Yao, which is one of the weaknesses of the deck. If they're not playing my list, your board is hot potato, dumpster, doo-doo water. You know what I mean? Like it's garbage. You just have a Xing Yao that gets clapped up by an infinite impermanent. But right now I feel really good. Baron the Floor, Monster Negate, Infinite Impermanence, and the stoppage to my list. Which is this on my list deck? I think all of these dudes have in my list. Yep, Allure of Darkness, this is stupid. Yep. Foul on the play. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life, probably. Don't do that. Don't. Why would I do this when I have this in the hand? Because I'm an idiot. That's why I thought about somebody drawing 2 and immediately my muscle memory was like, stop it. So yeah, I activated Baron de la Flor. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what you need to do. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're playing underground. There it goes. There goes Alancia. Big whoop-ty. They activated Mirror to negate my Grandmaster. I activate my Grandmaster. Banish the blackout to negate my Baron de la Flor. Because it's not gonna do anything. It's just a body right now. And what do I get from doing that? Well, they're gonna banish. Activate the hair. Hair comes back to the hand with paying taxes. And I get another token onto the field. And you know the tokens are really powerful in this deck. So get that thing out here. Bro's gonna get the hair. I'm pretty sure that's game. Yeah, there's nothing bro could do. It's nothing. Question, because I forgot already. Did I get Lancia before I searched for the strategist? Because maybe that's why I didn't get Protos and went with the strategist, because I think I had the Lancia already. Or maybe not. I don't. It just happened, but I don't remember. Let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay number 7, if I'm not mistaken. And this was a mirror match, and it was a hand trap mirror match. Cause watch this, they're gonna activate Ashura. I'm gonna activate Lancia. Lancia actually kind of claps up the whole 10-year package, bro. It's so sad. First you summon Ashura, link it off. They're gonna go into a monk here. They're gonna normal summon Ecclesia, activate Ecclesia. That's why I bumped her down to 2. Look, it's not just me. It's not just me. The deck just has the problem. You ash it and it's done. It's done. That's so sad, bro. That's so sad. We join to emergence. I activate the vessel. It's trying to bait out. I don't need that thing. It would have helped me out, but I don't need it. So we just ate the ash. Don't even care. Activate emergence. Yes, I could have. Never mind. This is smart. Get the Moyi, activate Moyi, show them the Taya. Bro is gonna effect Veiler that. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap duel. But unfortunately, we got new support. Activate the Saruha, special summon it, no vemos. Yeah, because it's full combo. Full combo, bro has a monk that's not gonna do anything. No Neve in the hand, no hand traps left. I'm gonna synchro summon, draw a card, and special summon a big body. I'm pretty sure I had lethal damage here. Because I do all of that, get the strategist, get Baron de la Flor. Legitimately, we get like 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Well, Grandmaster is 28. That's still lethal damage, bro. So with that being said, let's continue. Somebody that didn't watch till the end is going to be like, this guy sucks. He never summoned Protos. I'm going to do that in the next replay. Here they're going to activate Fufalos. I'm like, okay. I actually You're gonna see. I'm gonna activate the field spell, getting myself the Heavenly Dragon Circle. Activate the Emergence, getting myself the Mo Yi to the hand. We're gonna normal summon Mo Yi, activate Mo Yi, show them the blackout. Maxi. Maxi. Now, if it, because I think every single replay has been against my list. If you're like, yo, why you only play against my list? You know why, bro. Don't come out. You know why all of these replays. That's all I played against. Legitimately, all I played against. So here I decided to, since this was the plan, right? Bro hit me with the Fualos, which that's why I think Fualos is kind of trash as long as this is still in the game. I kind of don't really like playing this. So he gets no draw from, well, he gets no draw from that. Then throws out the Maxi. I give him one draw by showing the token. So I decided to just set my back row, which is Infinite Impairment and Negative Monster, power 2 cards on the field, and dodge a card if I need to search for follow-up, plus Maxi. So not too bad. We're gonna throw out the Maxi here. Bro had nothing for it, great. They're gonna normal summon the rabbit, activate the rabbit. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence that immediately. Because as long as you don't see them steady chop in the back, you know you could activate the Infinite Impermanence. So negate that, they're gonna link off. As soon as they do this, I always think they have it, but maybe they didn't. Link Kuribo. We're gonna draw a card. Yeah, bro doesn't wanna do that. So we activate Blackout to pop all 3 of these cards. Now, yes, I do know that this is a trap negate, but I'd rather him use that now and not be able to activate this than use this and be able to activate this during my turn. As he's gonna activate, get it out of here, which again we're perfectly fine with, and congratulations, we do not care. I mean, and it's funny because this gets banished as well, and I get another token onto the field. And with this hand, yeah, we're gonna use both of these immediately. I don't have to worry about that because I can make Drageye. Immediately, make Drageye, activate Mo Yi. We're gonna join to Mo Yi, Droll and Lockbreak. Who the heck cares? Activate the circle, get rid of the token, activate Impulse. Because we have the choice of special summon. I'm not gonna do that. Activate Drageye, negate the Impulse. Because at this point in time, I'm probably strategist. Watch. Strategist. Why? Because I could just make Baron the floor real quick. No? What am I doing here? Get a token? Yes. Okay. Because the only thing I'm worried about is Nib. So this is 2 summons, 4 summons, and Baron the floor is 5 summons. Yup. Play around that Nib, boy. Now we get to burn him for 12, and yeah, that's what he was waiting for. Bro had the Nib, and now we're Nib protected. Get him out of here. Let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for the next replay. Now, I did show you the duels at the beginning, but I played way more than those duels. It's just, it's been hectic, bro. So a lot of the time, I do try to make the Protos. I only have one replays where it mattered because I wanted to show you how good Protos can be. So here at hand is Alchemy, Special Summon Shatana. Wait. With Special Summon Adora, right? Then we activate the circle so I could search myself a strategist. Is that what I just did? Oh no, we searched Saruha so I could special summon Shatana, and that means I could special summon this thing. Right, yeah, special summon it. Use both of these, and we're gonna go into Xin Yao. And look at how it works. Look, every time you make Xin Yao, the freaking Saruha works. Why doesn't it work with all the other Wyrmore? Is this a bug? What, Konami, what are you doing? So yeah, special summon a 10-year Spirit Sarahaha. I can't say that. Activate the Emergence, get myself the Protos. Now I'm playing with fire. Because if any of this gets stopped, I can't activate this. I don't even think I managed to activate the strategist because I decided to do the Proto play instead. Activate Emergence, get the Protos, banish 3 cards from the graveyard, activate the Protos. You see how dookie this board is? Now, if anybody is a social expert wants to tell me that I could have done different things that made a better board, you might be right. But come on, bro. It's clearly a Malice player, so I made that to show you. Bro says a card in the back. That's why I didn't want to show you Proto plays. It's just they can't do anything. And then during my turn, I activate Dark again. Normal summon Ecclesia. Get it out. Get the Mo Yi back onto the field. Show them the strategist. Use this. And you know what? I'm like, let me not play into a Nib. Let me not play into a Nib. Why would I? You know... No hand traps. He's still here. Can't activate anything. I'm summoning. Bro's waiting to Nib me. Come on. Let's continue. Now I just want you to know that this is the last. This was my rank up game, and this is the thing about this game that I hate. It's I feel like some games are just like pre-made. Like if you're meant to lose a duel, you're gonna lose the duel no matter what you do. Cause look at this bullshit. This is my rank up game. I'm over here meditating with my monk energy shenanigans, trying to get to go first. I did go first. I did win the coin toss, which is the hardest part to get to, right? And guess what? Brick me, please. Let's build a house together. Let's go. What the? Are you serious, bro? And this is what irks me about this game. Like, how do you shuffle me into just hand traps? Like, I legitimately, I'm playing the light. I can't even check the stupid deck. I'm playing the lightest hand trap package of all times. How do you do? I'm playing more year 3. Like, whatever, bro. We're gonna set the back row. This is really my rank up game. Set the back row. 2 maxis. Normal summon the cat. Activate infinite impermanence. I can't allow them to draw 2 and banish, bro. You should never allow this to go through. This is the most busted stupidity that the deck has. We're gonna activate the underground here, banish the hair, pay the taxes, get the if they they have another freaking monster. We're gonna throw the maxi just in case they wanna link up first. They have an Ash, and now I have to cross out my own Ash. And before I cross out the Ash, they can activate this and not give me another card. So yeah, that's great. We cross out the Ash. My Ash is dead, so I can't even Ash him. We don't get to draw anything. They're gonna activate Rabbit. I get to draw something now. We're gonna draw into our Adara. They're gonna say the MTP. Go battle phase. Slap me once. Slap me twice. Slap me 3 times. And this is the problem this deck has. This is why I'm showing this replay. No 1-card combos. This is not a 1-card combo. Half of your deck, there is no 1-card combo. Even if I would have drawn more Yi here, even if I drew strategists, I would have needed one of these to be a Taya. And even so, it's no, bro. This is the problem with the deck. There's no 1-card combos. You're just drawing into extender. Everything is an extender. So MTP, get yourself the hair to the hand. I'm gonna special summon this, then link it off into a Monk of Tenyi. And yeah, battle phase slap over the hair. That's all I can do. Because even if I normal summon, right, to do some link shenanigans, maybe adding an SP little knight, but that's not gonna do anything. The only link 2 that I play is this. And guess what, bro? It requires 2 worm monsters. This isn't a worm. None of these are worms. So I throw the maxi here as they activate the hair, trying to look for a light, some type of hope, and there it is. I draw into an emergence, they activate the hair, pay the taxes, bring it back. I'm like, yes. I'm gonna activate the emergence, get myself a Taya. I can play the game, bro. Activate Taya, banish dish, let me shut my mouth. Why did I ever think that I would be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Why would I ever think that when Konami gives me hope, they wouldn't take it away? Why would I think that? That's stupid of me. It's my fault. It's my fault. So, yeah, get negated and popped. Standby phase, main phase 2. They activate the cat. I'm gonna Lancia. That's the only hope I got. Of course, they have a dish. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? If I Lancia here, they can start making link plays. But I'm like, they can't make that many link plays. I might be able to survive high doses of copium, of course. But of course they have a bestial dish from. Of course they have. I prevented them from drawing, but they never needed to draw. This is. That's just the state of Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. I laugh about it. I don't even get mad. It's fine. I'm mad that I bricked. That's what I'm upset about in my rank up game. As they go into the cipher here, we could speed this up. And bro didn't even finish the duel. Link decoder, use both of these. Go into Apollo. I'm like, bro, it's trash. Get this thing out of the field. Get himself a splash mage. Activate the mage. Special summon a rabbit. Use both of these. Go into a binder. Activate the binder. Get the MTP back in the back row. Battle phase. I don't know what bro was on. I don't know if bro is... maybe you watched the channel and you wanted to do with me. But if you don't watch the channel and wanted to do with me, you might be weird, bro. Because maybe you're one of those people that used to get clapped up and you finally get to play the game. So I had to let him have his moment. I joined to another Taya. Normal summon the Taya, MTP, I Ash. Now, of course, I'm like, bro is going to activate Apollo. But I'm telling you, he just wanted to play the game. Bro is just a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. He didn't negate it. I go battle phase. Oh, guess what? Oh my gosh, you suck, dude. Why you didn't attack over this? Let's read together. When this card is, while 3 or more of your Malice traps, different, no. While you control a Malice Link monster, your opponent's monster can only target Malice Link monsters. That's why he didn't negate the Ash. This thing is protected. Bro was just laughing at me. I'm like, okay, well, let's activate it. Banish a Taya. What the heck did it matter? Bro had a mirror this whole time. Yeah. That's the problem with this deck. That you survive, and you survive for no reason sometimes. Because unless you have 2 specific cards in your hand, you're never going to be able to play the game. So there's never hope. Like once your opponent establish a board and you think, oh, the board is dookie, they don't have disruption, you could still leave because it doesn't matter what card you drew. You're not going to win that game. You're not. So let's continue. Oh, right, familia. So that is the deck. That is the replay. Now, don't get me wrong, because some people think I be bashing decks. I don't bash decks, bro. I'm just honest with you guys. I don't like hyping up decks. You're not going, oh, this tier 0, this is the best deck. Oh, my God. What a surprise. I'm only telling you when a deck is good, when a deck is good. When a deck is not that great, I tell you it's not that great. This is definitely playable. It's definitely kind of good right now because you can Protos. But Lancia also can collapse some of your plays. Lancia cuts your engine in half because you're not just playing Sorcerer Tenyi, you're also playing Tenyi Sorcerer. Remember that. Which is why I cut out the Tenyi cards to a minimal package. Because Lancia smacks us. So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like. The heck? So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. Enough with the yapping. Continue having a great day. I'm gonna see you Friday because we're gonna stream for half the day at least. I owe you guys that much. I'm out. Peace.